decks of the Men in Black. Yeah, we've been waiting for a while again to come true. This one is calculating his resources in these times. Although, yeah, we let him calculate. So, he has been drawing today. Drawing the Uriel, which he sees them. We think it's quite close. Yes, soon Christmas and vacations are coming up. And have you bought your presents, and are you ready for the rush, you could say? Have you thought about everyone? Are you ready for the Christmas dinner? Yeah, we find Christmas beautiful in many ways, but also a little bit pointless. As of many of you are eating good food and having presents, there are many people in your world dying of starvation. So, yes, we do see what happens here. Although we cannot interfere other than what's most necessary. There are rules to follow, you know. As this one thinks it's just to push a button and everybody will love each other. Well, it's not that easy, you see. As it's been said before, there are many interests here, and many political games being played. Although sometimes we do wish we could just push a button and everybody would live in peace. But there are 8 billion people down here and even more aliens out there wanting to have their point of view and their share of the game, you can say. So, you cannot just but push buttons. It takes longer time to get everything where all is happy. But it's of course much up to you, your collective consciousness, what you decide together. And now you have decided to move up, to move into higher densities in due time, of course. There are many things that need to be pointed out and addressed before you can really begin to feel all the changes on your Earth. But you are getting there. You have begun the race, you could say. So yes, this one is going home in the Christmas, but this, yes, there has been so many ups and downs in this family and neglecting of responsibility, and someone just don't want to listen, but that's how it is. You have to do what you can with what you have. If some people don't want to change, you can only do the change yourself. So, words of wisdom for today. Be the change yourself, although sometimes you may think it's better to let others change. Because if you change together, maybe then it will work out, you could say. So we will not discuss that anymore. You humans are stubborn, and you have personalities, and sometimes you just don't go along with each other because of your alien heritage and your, well, differences, you could say. Although you need to address these issues if you're going to live as one race on your planet and have one Earth together. Of course, there's always issues coming up also on 4th density worlds, and there are rebels and crooks out there too, which only are interested in what they self can gain and get, but these are often pushed out and outcast, you could say, and hide themselves around with their advanced technologies to seek out their sinister games for their own purpose. Although you're now, as we have mentioned before, very well protected against this, as most of the Greys have gotten their genes, which they need, and the hybrid programs are going fluidly. And those pesky groups which only want to use you to their sinister projects have mostly gotten rid of. Or even they have gotten what they needed, so, well, you're not going into that. There are much going on out there. So, there is a lot, stars and lights and love. There are some issues we have to deal with also, but you will be informed about those when you unite your world. Your secret space programs, of course, are very known, are very into these issues. So they see you as not ready for the truth. But this is often an excuse to keep you from the truth. So lies and excuses go hand in hand, you can say. So when the lies stop, you also will move on together. But of course, many things to address. And you should start by looking at yourself. You start at your own personality, your own spiritual sides, your own self. That each individual need to change and to become active and want to change. Because if you have 20 and 15 of them want to change and the 5 others want to do things other ways or are self-centered, you can't really be as one who are playing the games of difference and polarity. So polarization has gone on so long on your planet that it's often very hard to get along with other humans. But you have to swallow some pills and make some adjustments to find a balance where both sides have benefits from the symbiosis, you could say, or the companionship. So there's a long way to go, but you have begun that road. And we see many changes coming in the next year. There will be more lights in your skies. There will be more awakenings, more people finding out they have abilities which they didn't know of before. We will continue to monitor what's happening around, so things don't get out of control, you could say, along with others, of course. The Arcturians and the Pleiadians and the Uriel SSani also had their own groups watching, with many others. There is much traffic out there, you could say. Yes. I myself has bought some presents for my friends. We do follow your trends, you could say, as your planets is very unique, and you all are like stars in our societies. So we follow often your trends and your posters, your clothes, some of your movies we like, and we find you just hilarious. Remember, your planet is also a planet where many come to learn, for soul growth, and to release karma. So your planet is very important, so. But of course, it's up to you. If you want a change, you have to be the change. Then you have to find out who you want to lead you into this new age, because you can't have self-centered people which only care about themselves to lead you. There will never be peace if you're going to build the worlds around such entities. Although much can be changed by learning your children about love from early ages, is a key for changing your world. Because if you learn a child to be violent, it will be violent in its grown-up stages too. If you learn about love and light and heart, it will more probably become a loving being. Although it's also very much up to characteristics and behavior, where you grow up, where you are born, what kind of parents you have, all adds up to the final, you can say, making or characteristic. Yes. So yes, we come back. We have waited for a week in a round, watching. Although we understand that this one is quite tired, yes. Gone through a lot in astral, he is working on himself. Sometimes he doesn't sleep very well. Not very good eating or diet, you could say. Too much fat, too much coffee. Should drink more water, eat more fruit. Although it's his life, he has to change it if he wants to come along, you could say. We all respect your free will, you could say. Yes. We send you our Christmas present, that we do follow you and we do love you in many ways. So we see the potential of your humans. And we are working with some of your governments to release the pressure, because most of you believe that there is something more out there. So the rules have become more like tradition, you can say. This is the way we do it, so we do it like this, but this will cease in the coming years and things will start to unsue itself. It will get more milder as more UFOs will be filmed in your skies and more people will remember about their past and earlier incarnation, and also many new younger people will become agents in the, you could say, compartmentalized programs. They will start to undo what has been done. There is so much evidence now out there that calling the lights in the sky for stuff that doesn't do it justice. It's just stupid, because there's videos all over the place about the extraterrestrials and their presence. And also soon you will see more landings, and some of you may even meet us in person, although it will be maybe vague in the start. You might seem to remember something, but not quite what it is, but it was special. It might be us connecting. So yes, your next year, you're in for a ride. It will be much happening, and also up to 2030 there will be many changes on the planet, and in between here there will become known that you are not alone in the universe. There will be addressed that there have been found life in some sort of form, which will ease everything and let out a lot of steam, and of course raise a lot of questions. But it will be the beginning of the end of what and how the corruption and control is holding a grip on the planet now. Everything will ease up with the answer of the question of the extraterrestrial question, that you are not alone in the universe. So start getting ready. Some of you will of course be shocked. Some of you will say, I knew it. And some of you will just say, and go along. Like something never had happened, because you already knew. So that's how it is. Yes. We wish you Merry Christmas from the Men in Black and the Ryan groups, the Greys, which are following this, with many others of course. And why not start to create awareness yourself about this phenomenon, or start digging into your own abilities. Maybe you have abilities to sing, draw, write, or any talent of music or whatever, dive into it and do what makes you happy. Because when you're doing what excites you, then you are also channeling in many ways. You are forgetting time. So, yes, this is our message for you at this time, and we wish you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. Do not eat too much of your goodies during the Christmas. You know, you have to lose those kilograms in the new year. Yes. Much love from us.